Hey guys, it's Cece and I am here with my second video of the day to talk about the books that I want to read in the month of May. So I have a hefty stack of books to read, but all but one of them are YA contemporaries, so I'm feeling a bit more like it's a manageable stack. I have a bunch of 2018 releases, lots of YA, and let's just get into it. So first, I want to just quickly mention two books that were on my TBR in April that I didn't get to. They're getting moved to my May TBR, still want to get to them, but I don't feel like I need to cover the summary again since I just barely talked about them. So we have Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi, which came out at the end of March. Quick summary notes: university, friendship based on texts. It's probably going to be great. So it's still on the TBR. Also, Jam on the Vine by LaShonda, Katrice, Barnett, which I didn't get to. Still have out from the library, still hitting that renew for 1 week at a time every week. Really want to get to this. It's queer, it's about Black women through the early 20th century, and want to read it. So it's still on the TBR. Okay, with those out of the way as still being on my list, let's get into the rest of the stuff that is new, but that I am super excited about. First of all, the book that I am currently reading, Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. I pre-ordered this a while ago, showed up on my doorstep. I had to finish Homegoing before I could read this. Now I'm done. I loved Homegoing. Wait till my May wrap up. But I'm finally done and I get to start Leah on the Offbeat. This book is a senior year spin-off to Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, following Simon's best friend, Leah. Leah is surrounded by best friends who love her, she is in a band, and she is bi, which is something that she hasn't admitted to anyone but her mom, even though she doesn't fully know why. We all know about this book. It debuted at #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, which is so exciting for this book. But I mean, it's about a bi fat girl who has a crush on a girl and is going to have a female-female romance, and my heart is already full, and I have barely started this. So I'm expecting beautiful, wonderful things, and I'm so excited to finally have this book in my hands. I'm also planning on reading When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. Yes, I haven't read this book yet. Simon & Schuster just sent me the sequel from Twinkle with Love, and I haven't even read the first one. You can see it behind me, I think. You see it? It's bright pink. When Dimple Met Rishi, as many of you probably already know, is about Indian American teens and having an arranged marriage. Now that Dimple has finished school, she is really excited to be moving forward with her life and is attending a summer camp for aspiring web developers. Rishi is also going to be attending this summer camp with the knowledge that his future wife will be there. And as a hopeless romantic, but also a person who deeply believes in arranged marriage, he is thrilled to have the chance to woo her. But, of course, once they meet, opposites must clash. This, I've heard so much about being an adorable book, and I can't wait to finally get into it, to read more. This has been one of my favorite book covers for so long. For so long, I have raved and raved about the cover of this book, and I can't wait to finally read it this month. And I'll even have access to From Twinkle with Love if I want to immediately jump into that one. I also have a book from my top 12 TBR, and that is The 5 Stages of Andrew Brawley by Shaun David Hutchinson. I don't know a ton about this book except that it was pretty early on in Shaun David Hutchinson's publishing career, and I really wanted to go back as a person who loved We Are the Ants, who was kind of in the middle about Elena Mendoza. I loved his story in All Out. I want to see what he was like earlier on in his career. I know that this book is about a tragedy and about a character who is currently in the mental ward of a hospital and a boy that he happens to meet there. I know that it's going to be gay. I know that it's going to break my heart, and I really hope that I love it. We also have American Panda by Gloria Chao. This is another book that's set in university or like in college in general, and I'm so happy about the number of YA books right now that are being released about college, or that like some are going into college. It's such a stressful time, and I'm really glad that we're getting a lot of books about it. American Panda is about 17-year-old Mei Lu, who is just starting her freshman year at MIT. She knows her parents have very specific expectations expectations for her that she should become a doctor, marry a Taiwanese man, and immediately have a whole lot of kids. What she can't admit to her parents is that she doesn't really want any of those things, and that she has a crush on a guy named Darren Takahashi who is decidedly not Taiwanese. And then May gets the chance to reconnect with her brother, who is estranged from their family after falling for the wrong woman. I have been so obsessed with reading books set at this phase of life lately, maybe because I'm past it so I can mentally handle it, but also because I think it's a time that deserves so many stories dedicated to it, and I'm really excited to see what's in here because it has been getting incredible reviews, and I was so thrilled. I was so thrilled when the publisher sent this to me, because I have such high hopes. The final couple of books on my TBR are both ebooks, one of which I am currently reading, and that is The Summer of Jordi Perez and The Best Burger in Los Angeles by Amy Spalding. This is a ridiculous, adorable female-female rom-com that I'm loving. It's so cute. The other is Anger is a Gift by Mark Oshiro, which is a book that comes out later on this month and is, I've heard, is going to break me, but also be absolutely incredible. The day I got approved for an e-arc of this, I was like dancing around my room. I have so many e-arcs right now, I'm a little backed up because there are so many that I want to read, but I know that Anger is a Gift is currently at the top of my list. Be sure to keep an eye out for it because it is coming out this month, and I think that it is going to be remarkable. Okay, that is it. Those are the books that I'm planning on reading in the month of May. What do you think about the books I have chosen to read this month? Is it even remotely possible for me to do it? Won't know until the end of May, I guess. What are you planning on reading in the month of May? Let me know down in the comments below. What are your most anticipated releases this month? There are so many. These are all things that are great to leave down in the comments, and I can't wait to read about them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!